Hi Stitchy friends, I'm Stephanie and welcome to my channel Little Lion Stitchery, where we talk about cross stitch. So today we're going to talk about how I finish the back of my hoops. So lately, this is just a really quick and easy way. I do finish them in a bunch of different ways, but this is the one we're going to be talking about today. It's really quick and simple, and since these are hanging on my wall, I don't care too much. Also, personally, so this is one that my husband did, so ignore the back. But I honestly like that the back is open because, I don't know, I like looking at the back of my work. But again, if they're on a wall, you're not going to notice them. But if you want, you can add a piece of felt or something to cover, especially if you are working on a lighter fabric like white and you have dark walls, or vice versa if you're working on a dark fabric and you have white walls. So yeah, this is the technique I'm going to be showing you today. So if you didn't see my last tutorial, I showed you how to put fabric on a hoop so that it's, I don't know, it's just very smooth and no fraying. But again, this is important. So you want the back, you want the seam to be facing upward. So you're gonna fold over the back so that when you push it on the hoop, it's not gonna be fighting your fabric. And I just trimmed off all the little edges I had of fraying. So we're gonna put this under the fabric and try and line it up the best we can. Maybe a little bit more this way. Maybe a little bit more, something like that. Oops. And I'm gonna replace this bit that I took out. Just put it in slightly. There, plenty of room to move. And just pop this on, and already the fabric is moving. There we go. Maybe pull this out slightly. And you can continue to adjust it slightly so that until you're happy. Again, I'm a perfectionist, so things are a little crazy. All right, but I'm good with that. So I'm just gonna tighten, 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 tighten. And then you're gonna just keep pulling your fabric. With this hoop, there's a little bit of gapping over here, and I think that's just the hoop itself. Again, I'm not too worried about it. I think I'm pretty happy with how that looks. So now I'm just gonna cut off the excess because I don't want it to touch my fabric. So I want it to land right about there. So maybe like half an inch or so. I just eyeball it. If it's a little bit longer, I could always cut it. Oh no, too short, too short. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing and I cut it a little bit short. That's okay though. feel like this is all going to be very short. Sorry, trying to do this in the camera is a little distracting. I mean, alright. It's fine. It's a little too short for my liking, but that's okay. And then what we're gonna do, I mean, this side might be a little bit longer. This material is really thin, so if you have a little bit of a thicker material, you could probably get away with it being longer. Anyway, and then we're just gonna cut little notches all the way around so that it lays flush, because if you notice, if things are circular, you get these little peaks. So just to make it a little bit easier, I cut little notches. Again, maybe 1/2 inch to 1 inch. This fabric right here might be a little bit too long. So I may want to cut it a little bit more. This can get pretty messy with all the fabric. Sorry, my camera's shaking. All right, anyway, so now I have this hot glue gun. Oops. I'm using a glue stick. And we're just gonna put some hot glue and start folding down the edges. And this is annoying because, ooh, there we go. Fold, 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 fold. And what you don't want is this huge glob going down like that. Ouch. I mean, it's not terribly hot, so that's good. But you definitely don't want it touching the fabric because it will go through your fabric and it'll kind of look a little ugly. So grab that little drip before it can cause any damage. Again, this is a low temp glue gun, so it isn't as hot as some other glue guns. And oh my gosh! See? It's too globby and it came. Maybe when it dries I can pull it off. I don't like that. I don't like that that happened. That is exactly what I don't want to happen. If you can see, the glob is touching the front of my fabric. All right, I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I will try and salvage that later. Again, usually if I'm not doing a tutorial, I'm a little bit more careful with what I'm doing. I usually don't put as much glue. And now that part's touching the fabric too. Oh my gosh. Today is just not my day. And if you want, you can glue down these little bits here. Again, not too worried. And yeah, oops. So now it shouldn't take too long for it to dry, but there's the finished product. some other hoops that I made. So these two were done with fabric, and then this one I just painted to look like the Pokeball to fit in with the Pokemon theme. But yeah, again, they're all done the same way. There. So I hope you liked this tutorial. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!